I want to walk through this with this one. So, can you mix the cards, or do they have to go in a certain order?
I can mix them.
Okay, wait. This is your card game. So what do we do? How do we do this thing? Because I want to have a conversation.
Okay.
With this thing right here. Look at her. She got the nails, y'all, and she's splitting them all. Look at her. She ain't playing around.
I told you I play.
And you see her nails are green because she's all about that money. Y'all see what she doing. You see what she's doing. Okay.
You know what time it is.
All right.
We'll do a little quick shuffle, and then you can cut it for me.
Oh, shoot. All right. Wait, I got to make sure you ain't cheating.
Okay, you cutting it. That's why you cut it.
All right, so what do we do next?
All right, so I'm going to give you 5 cards, right?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. So when you pull your cards, you want to look at the bottom where they're points. So the points go from +4 to -4.
+4 to -4.
Mm-hmm. And there are liability cards, which are all the negative cards. And then there are positive green asset cards.
Okay.
The goal of the game, and it's a little bit of poker in there too.
Okay.
You feel confident that you can beat me, meaning you either have a great asset empire right now or you don't.
Ooh.
If you do, you end the game during your turn by revealing your hand for a chance to win. If that makes sense.
So if I got all 5 cards in my hand, and it's all green, all assets, I can just lay down right now. The game is over.
Exactly.
But if I don't have all green, you don't want to do that.
You want to build that asset empire and get rid of those liabilities during your turn.
And the most points I can get is 4 per 1 card.
Yes.
And then the least points I can get is -4.
-4. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want.
Are you confident?
I don't know.
Go ahead and draw.
Right now. I got to
draw.
draw.
So yes, if you don't want to drop and end the game for a chance to win, then you pull.
I got to drop.
If you feel confident that you can beat me.
So let me get it straight.
Okay.
Whenever I feel as if I have a lot of assets, I drop.
Yep.
Now, if I draw right now, do I got to drop anything on the table?
So you pick one card up,
okay,
and then you get rid of a card.
And then what kind of card do I want to get rid of?
Well, it's your strategy. So you do want to get rid of your liabilities.
I got you. So the strategy of this game is to get more assets.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if you can beat me. Usually I beat
you. Ooh-wee. I'm going to put down a -2 payroll taxables.
All right. And another element, because we're trying to build our assets, right?
Facts.
The tongue piece, this top category.
Employee-related liabilities.
Think of that as a suit.
Okay.
Like a heart, diamond, spade. You feel me? So if you had 3 or more, you can drop all 3 down.
Of the employee-related liabilities?
Yes. But now remember, I said you always got to keep 5 cards in your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
So if you were to have dropped those cards, now you're left with just
2.
And you will have to build
3.
But you might get all assets.
All assets.
That's really what it is. And then the inverse, you don't show this to me unless you're going to end the game. But assets double if you have 3 or more of the same set.
This is dope. I understand now.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So if I just drop down,
you drop that, so it's my turn. I'm gonna pull.
Oh, she pulling.
And
she
there's elements of Uno in here. So I'm gonna skip you back to me because it's just us 2 playing.
Oh.
So now I gotta get rid of another card. One more time. Sorry.
Oh, you're skipping me 2 times.
Sorry. And then I'm gonna get rid of my long-term loans.
Long-term loans.
So if you, let's say, had 2 long-term liabilities in your hand, you will pick that card up. I'll recommend if you don't feel confident.
Got you.
But pull from the deck if you don't.
I got you. So I'm going to skip you right there. But
make sure you pull first.
Oh, wait.
You don't want to get a negative, really bad liability. And then, Thinking hard. Think of the strategy now.
Skip you.
Ooh, okay.
Come back. Oh, shoot.
And a draw 1, if you have one, it's a good card for you because it's an additional turn. So
it's an additional turn for me?
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and draw 1 right there. Oh, shoot. And I'm going to get rid of that. Hold on a minute.
See?
Hold on a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait. Make sure you got 5 cards.
I got 5.
No. I go first, but you got me. You already
got you.
You got me.
That boy got all assets.
Now count them up. What you got?
All right, so on the card, I got 1, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 points.
Okay.
But I love them because it's like I got intangible assets. I got a trademark. I got fixed assets. I got 2 fixed assets, a vehicle and machinery. Dope. Then I have a current assets, which is marketable securities. And these are easily tradable financial instruments. Are you ready to transform your future and step into the tech industry where opportunities are limitless and net worth millionaires are created every single year? It's time to level up your skills and your income with Yellowtail Tech. You see, at Yellowtail Tech, they offer cutting-edge courses designed to prepare you for high-demand roles like cloud system admins, DevOps engineers, AWS engineer, and so many more. Imagine a career as a system admin or a site reliability engineer where your expertise is not only valued, but you guys, it's rewarded. Yellowtail programs are tailored to match your learning curve, ensuring you don't just learn, but you also thrive. With a diverse student body representing over 40 nationalities, they strive for gender balance and to provide scholarships to the underrepresented communities. Because you see, at Yellowtail Tech, they believe in the power of diversity. The tech industry is booming right now, and the time to act is right now. Don't just dream about success and dream about being a net worth millionaire. Take the first step towards making it your reality. I want you to visit anthonyoneal.com/yellowtail and sign up for a free consultation today. Your journey to a prosperous future starts right here. Yellowtail Tech is empowering you to soar higher and achieve greatness. Join them and be a part of the tech revolution. Visit anthonyoneal.com/yellowtail. Now, let me ask you this question, because what I love about this game is you have things on here that I think some people may not know what they are.
Exactly.
So how, when they see marketable securities, how do they look up from this card game? Is it they got to go on Google and look it up, or do you provide some education like on your website or something about that?
That's a great question. So currently right now, how long did it take us to play?
Not even 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like maybe, let's say if you are playing so much, it's a subliminal thing.
Yeah.
I can think of a Uno card in my head right now.
Yeah.
So it's more getting the exposure and the comfortability with the terms, and it can be used as flashcards.
That's so good.
This is a balance sheet. So financial statements, if you're a college student, you're taking accounting for the first time, this would be a perfect game to start getting exposure to it. Because
I love what it have. You have the name, but then below it you have the definition of it, like what it is.
Yeah.
So this is a great way to learn, okay, and having a marketable security, which is an easy tradable financial instrument, that's a current asset. And then on this one right here, ooh, you know, I like you, lease obligation. That's a long-term liability. When some people will call that, ooh, this is good. Like you teaching. Like you really teaching up in here. Ooh. Current liability, taxables payable, unsettled tax liabilities to governmental entities, -4 points. I agree. I always tell people when if it has the word tax in it, get rid of that ASAP.
Yes.
I'll get rid of that before I do a lease liability, anything with tax in it. That is a liability you don't want.
And you want to go ahead and pay it off. So how this is set up, think of again that subliminal learning. Each set, so for example, current assets are all 4 points.
Okay.
On the balance sheet, those are going to be things that read first.
Yes.
And then we keep going down each category.
Yes.
So you'll start to understand, okay, there could be some liabilities that I have, but they're not as significant.
Yeah.
And then asset-wise, I want to make sure I get current assets. Cash is king. That's the top card of this whole game. So it helps you kind of start to framework what it means to operate as a business.
Cash is king. You know, I'm loving this. Intangible assets, investments. I didn't have any investments in my card. That's a +2. It's a +2. Real estate is an investment. Mutual fund is an investment. And so machinery, 3 points. Wow. Because that's a fixed asset.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be more valuable. So basically it's the tiers.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, I'm following you right now.
Yes.
Wait, so what's the number 2 point in the assets? Oh, this makes sense. Investments. Mm-hmm. This makes sense. Y'all listen, if you listen to this on the podcast, I'm so sorry. We're going to put her information inside of the show notes where you can walk and get these cards, because I believe that every person needs to have this card game. Here's why I'm saying this. Seeing it for the first time in person, playing it, because I didn't understand how to do this game beforehand, but now this is a Uno game.
Yeah.
This needs to replace This needs to replace Uno, because now I'm still getting the same points as Uno, but while I'm playing it, I'm learning more about something that can really change my life.
Absolutely.
Because like, who would have known a machinery is a fixed asset, right? Like, wait a minute. Now while you're playing this game, I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't know that was an asset. Wait a minute. A lease obligation, that's a liability? But people would think, well, because I have a rental commitment for property or equipment, like, well, that's an asset. No, but you owe debt on that asset. So it's turned into a long-term liability. Now, once you pay it off, it's an asset.
It's an asset, exactly.
But some people look at it as if it is an asset when no, there's debt on it. Mm-hmm. That's a liability.
And let's say it's a lease or lease to buy for a car. Now you got a vehicle that's a fixed asset. Yeah. I'm so happy that you like it.